So 1/8 scale 6S Bashers have been my favourite class of RC car right from the get-go. They're fast, capable, durable, I absolutely love them. But nothing. I think it's time we change it up a little bit. This is the Tekno ET48 2.0. Now this has been out for a couple of years, but it has remained one of the best race truggies that you can buy. So we're gonna open it up, get it built, and then see how good it really is. Oh, it's a good job I've already built it. So here it all is, guys, and I've got no idea where to start, but thankfully the Tekno instruction books are meant to be really, really clear. So first up, we've got the differentials, which is probably the worst bit, but I guess we're getting it out of the way first. Next up, the bulkheads. So here's where I've got to so far. So we've got most of the rear end done, a little bit of the front end done. I jumped ahead in the book. I know it's frowned upon, but I got a bit confused. So we've got a little bit of that done, most of this done. I've just been assembling the rear drive shafts and the hubs. We've got to get them fitted in there using the right pills. Then we can do all the same to the front, and then we can get it all fitted onto the chassis. And that's when the build really starts to come together. Oh man, this thing runs so nicely. You definitely pay what you get for with this thing. Pay what you get for? That doesn't make sense. So guys, once we finish putting this thing together, we're gonna head down to the racetrack. So make sure you stick around to find out if this thing's as good as it looks. Oh heavens, they look nice. Bugger. So I just finished the front end up off a camera, so I got all the steering assembly on there. Feels absolutely perfect. So that is the main part of the build done. So next up, we can get it onto the chassis.
Drive shaft.
So guys, that is the kit pretty much finished. All we've got to do is fit the shocks. Now I've actually given the shocks to Pete, the Badlands track owner. He knows that track better than anyone else, and this car's mainly going to be racing at Badlands. Saves me a bit of a ball ache. I hate doing shocks. And as for the body shell, I've given that to Brad JRC. He's recently taken up airbrushing. Not really sure how it works, but some of the body shells he's done for other people look insane. So I can't wait to see it. He's doing me my own custom one. We're going to get our first look at that in a minute. So for now, all I've got to do is get all the electrics in there. So I'm going to be going with a FlySky receiver, so I can bind it to my FlySky NB4, my favourite radio. I've got a 9 iMod servo. This has got 55 kilos of torque, so it should be super strong and powerful. As for the power system, it's a bit tricky. I want to get a Max 8 G2 from Hobbywing, but they're out of stock at the moment, and the first race weekend at Badlands is tomorrow. So I think we're going to gut the Typhon 6S for its power system. This has got a Hobbywing WL8 something or other ESC and a Surplus rocket motor. It's not ideal, but I really want to get down to the track this weekend and give the car a try. So we're going to go with that for now. So jumped ahead in time a little bit, got the shocks on there, got the power system in there. So this thing's nearly ready to hit the racetrack. But before we do, I have just got to show you this. Look at this body shell Brad has painted up for me. A massive thanks to him. There's a link in the description to his channel and to the video where he did this. He's done all of this with his airbrush. All of this is paint. We've got the Toby's RCs down the side, YouTube, little Badlands symbol in there, and look at all this snakeskin effect as well. All along the roof there. Oh, there is one sticker, look. But this just gives this car its own look, and wow. I think this might be my new favourite. Look at it. Oh, crikey. So I'm going to get a few nice shots of this now, just so you can really appreciate it. And then we're going to head down to the track and see how good it really is. So don't run away, because we're going to see if this thing goes as well as it looks. I've got a problem. We're here at the track, but there's something I completely forgot to do to the car before we came. But it's fine, I've brought it with me. We can quickly do it now. In first qualifying race, we've got the Tekno out. We've got our learner badge on there, so we've got the excuse. So we're starting off just doing a qualifying race. Now that's where you just give each other space, get some rough lap times in for the proper racing. I think that's how it works anyway. But I was in full, I've got to win race mode, and just set off and pinned it, and actually hadn't been listening to what anyone was saying at all. Why did you go? Wait, Toby.
Toby didn't get the memo about keeping distance.
So after that small up on my part, it was time to get some laps in.
Toby takes the lead.
Here we go then, first proper race.
4,
Oh, I'm excited.
2, 1.
Oh, and they flipped over already.
Toby's best lap 22.752 seconds. Pringles takes third place. Fastest lap by Toby 20.672 seconds.
Whoa, that was quick. With that 20 seconds on my mind, I tried to go quicker. Spin power! But I completely binned it. Whoa, I've gone. So what was I, second?
Race complete.
Ooh.
Brad, he's faster on the fastest lap.
Yeah, I said to you, you had a good lap, didn't I?
You four-wheel drifted.
me?
Yeah. You came round and it was like, you came round it and you drifted round it like that.
Really? And you must have pinned every one of these corners.
So first ever race day with the Tekno, and it did really, really well. It handles scaringly well. Its handling is scaringly good. There you go. I mean, just over 20 seconds. That is a fast lap. So far, I love it. I think the fastest time is like 19 seconds, something like that. Maybe with a bit of practice and a couple of upgrades, we could have it.
Hello.